bodybuilders, Kalecinski wins again. He won your 2025 Europa Pro. I like this show. I remember James Hollingshead won it once upon a time. But anyway, the lighting was much better back then. Urs, whatever you like to call him a champion. He is now a two-time Pro Show winner. And if I had to guess, it looks like he's reverting back to his classic physique condition here. Look at that. Whether it is the lighting or he actually did tighten up. And I believe the latter. I believe that he tightened up. Look at that. Wow. Midsection looks smaller and much more defined. And the wheels as well. This is the Muscle Pro Italy versus the Europa. And 1 week difference. Now the back, it does look a little wider. His back looks a little wider, I think, from the Italy, but not nearly as defined. Now the situation here is, I think he was scared that he was going to be too small, but now that he won, he figured, well, no, we'll bring in the condition if the size is good enough. But yes, congratulations goes out to he, and we will do a comparison at the end of the video, if you want to fast forward it, with this man here, Quint Beastwood, Quint Uriah. He placed second to Urs, and it was close last week too. They were first and second, so we will go through their poses, but I figured you guys would want to know who placed in the other places, like third. This is Ali Edward, and have a look at him, if you will. He was the treat of the night. He really pushed everybody on there. Pose for pose. Look at the size of the guy. I think he has a bright future. Absolutely he does. And I honestly think he broke the hearts of a few of these guys. So he got third. And in fourth was Mark Hector. And he's got a great physique. He wasn't hitting the front double or the rear double when he hit his mandatories. I like to show a front and rear double of each. Give you guys an impression about their muscle size and their condition that they brought. A little more condition, I think, would really put him in the places. Xavier Wills over there at Desktop Bodybuilding, he's always singing this guy's praises. So Mark Hector, he's good. I'll sing his praises too. He competed at that Europa. James Hollingshead won, I think. Anyway, in fifth place was Amir Amerjic, and you can see the condition difference there. Wow! Might not have the shape, muscle size, perhaps, of a Mark Hector, but man, did he bring the condition. In sixth prize, Lewis Breed. I honestly think this guy was overlooked. I like to call him the Cyclops. Lewis Breed. That's a cool nickname, huh? Might have been some editing going on here. But it goes along with me being honest about this man, and I think that he is honestly being overlooked. He could have got a better placing. Condition, he brought a balance, size, all those things of that nature. Tim Butesheim continues to play that old waiting game. Poor Butesheim, not Butesheim. Is it Butesheim? I think it's Butesheim. Might be Butesheim, but either way, the guy placed 7th at this event, and it was fully stacked. In 8th place, Roman Fritz. Haven't seen Roman Fritz for a month or two. He usually competes a lot, or he has in the past. Brings some good condition. I don't know, I think I've seen him a little bit tighter in that aspect. Could be the reason why he placed so low. Landing in 9th place was Matthias Hallweck. And, good physique, same old story. Little more size on the wheels. Arms are huge. Good big arms. I'll be darned, couldn't find a rear double bicep picture. In 10th place, Patrick Giliminski, I believe. Now, he had the size and the condition. Along the lines of a Lewis Breed, if you ask me. He had the formula there, and they didn't really place him that high. But, keep competing. I'd like to see this guy climb in placings. 11th place, we have Adolf Burger. That's where they get the name hamburger because it's from Hamburg, Germany. Anyway, 12th place is Theo Le Guerrier. He's got a great physique. I had high hopes for him a couple of years back. Seems like he is dwindling and dwindling. It's like a French Amir Amergic, somewhat. And in 13th place, Dominic Wow mate. That's what they say in Australia when they see something they're impressed with. Wow, mate. Look at that. It's wow, Matt. I apologize. To Dominic himself. In 14th place was William Martins. And kind of the same story with this guy. A couple of years back, I had some high hopes. Midsection, a little bit more time spent on that, I think would be good for this guy's physique. And I think, for the most part, a lot of the guys in the IFBB, more attention paid to that midsection. Just improved the physique 110%. This is Thibault Logier, and he placed 15th. Just speaking about midsections, I mean, he had a tight midsection, but then that's hard to really nail that aspect of it and bring in the fullness and size. So if you have a great midsection, I'm usually saying he needs a little more size. And if you have the size, tighter midsection. Very difficult game to enter and win some of these shows. And last but not least here, Konstantinos Kalabalikis. And he impressed me out of a lot of the guys that did place 16th or less. But the thing about this dude is he only entered the open class just to stand next to Kalecinski. And he did. And he actually looked very good. His plan now is to go compete in the classic physique. And I honestly think he has a bright future in that division. So keep an eye out for this guy in the classic physique. And don't be surprised if you guys all remember the name Konstantinos Kalabalikis. And learn it too. So that is your top 16 at the Europa. Now let's have a close look at the top 2, because I know some of you folks, I'm sure, just fast forwarded just to this to see how close Quint Beastwood was to defeating Urs. And I thought it was close last week. It's the roundness of the quads of Urs that's going to... Well, if this is just the front relaxed, let's go through the poses, because I know you guys don't want to spend all day here. You got things to do, maybe some fishing. Yes, front double. No question in my mind that Quint Beastwood, he wins on the arms, the torso heap, the midsection even. He is a giant classic guy versus a former classic guy. So it's an interesting matchup. And if you do pay attention to the calves, which a lot of people are criticizing Urs for lately, you're going to go with Quint, right? Now the front lat spread, I would be inclined to perhaps giving an edge to Urs because of the condition, the way he throws it all together. Sometimes it's not about who has the biggest, widest clavicle. In that case, you're going to give it to Quint Beastwood, Quinton Uriah, all day long, all day strong. But look at the quality of the shot. Urs. But then again, look at the calves. Is Quint Beastwood winning based on the calves alone? No. That would be the first time in a while. Turn to the side. Oh my soul. Look at the size of Quint Beastwood's far arm. It's bigger than his close arm. That's huge. That's a big display here. And speaking of display, he is opened up a whole lot more than Urs. Condition could be a situation where, live on stage, these are just pictures. You can only tell so much. And I do like the separation for Quint Beastwood. Now let's go to the back, because I'm hearing a lot about Urs being able to defeat Quint every time because of the back. And I honestly just don't see it from the pictures. It has to be a close-up conditioning edge that Urs is getting over Quint, because, like I said, on pictures, Quint, his conditioning, not bad. Now, when you're watching the video footage, yeah, he is slightly less dry, I guess, moist, whatever, I guess. I don't know, it's kind of weird. But either way, either way, I think Quint Beastwood has a pretty strong back development compared to what it was a couple of years prior, couple of years ago. Here's the rear lat spread, and again, improvements plus for Quint Beastwood. Traps dominating over Urs. So, and hey, I'm not sitting here arguing, saying, oh, Quint should have won. Just saying, based on pictures. And you don't hear a whole lot of people complaining about this that were there or, close up. So it must be an old raw bone condition of Urs that it just does not translate. I mean, he is a little bit more conditioned, but not that much more. And the back itself, Quint Beastwood, I'm telling you, keep going, my man. He's not my man. He's just Here's the side tricep. And he is doing good by competing. You see, when he didn't compete, he waited a few years. He came back, and it's the process of getting ready for the show. I think that was hurting him. And he is finding the formula. In my opinion, he is absolutely going pose for pose with Urs Kalecinski. And here is the abs and thigh. Another great shot for both guys. And you could even argue Quint Beastwood has a better physique. The midsection goes down, the V-taper's nicer, and the quads don't look skinny by any stretch of the imagination. Good calves as well. But in this particular pose, you can really see that Urs is in better condition. So I really don't think that there'd be too much of an argument. Just because one guy has a better physique, his conditioning needs to be at least close to the other guy, which it was. So I guess there's somewhat of an argument. Oh, and here is the most muscular. And what a way to end for Urs. You can clearly see here. And in the other shot, the abs and thigh and the most muscular, that he is more shredded. He's peeled, what do I say? Shredded to the diced. Thin skin, glacier, what have you. Just like glass. Absolutely. But Quint Beastwood, I'm just as excited about this guy's future now because he is finding the formulas. And if not for Urs hitting the big time here, hitting the open class, I mean, he would be a 2-time pro show winner. But with a genetic grab bag of goodies like Quint has, I think he is worth waiting for. Hit the Olympia stage next year. Come in with the biggest physique he ever had. He's just a young feller. Great big calves. Tall. Small midsection. Usually a midsection like that, they have small calves too. But not Quint. So congratulations, Urs. He's got a couple of shows under his belt. What does he do? Does he go to the Olympia? I hope so. Taxing on the body, but he can do it. He can do it. It's next month. Excited about that too. Have a great one, folks.